Hey, and welcome to another episode 8 of Starseed Transmissions Higher Self live series with myself, Jennifer Taylor, and Starseed Lolo, aka Laura Ferguson, and you can find me at 108HealingSenses. So, if anyone is watching us on Twitch, on TikTok, thank you so much, on YouTube, on Facebook, whether it's on replay or live, wonderful having you all here. And these are certainly some beautiful and expansive and can often be a bit challenging at times as well. So this is a space that we can come together and to find our balance and to find similar souls and energies and messages that can help us move forwards in life for the better with the most grace, ease, and I would say speed, because we like efficiency here. And creating is our joy. So would you like to add anything, Laura?
Yes, just more about finding ourselves, because we all have an off day or an off hour or an off moment. How do we come back to ourselves? And they do want to get into this because this applies to everyone, including me.
And I've also felt that today as well. So wonderful. Wonderful.
All right. I'm ready if you are.
Great. So for anyone new watching this episode, Laura, actually, would you like to explain your process? I know I've said it before, and then we'll go into it.
Yes. So in channeling, we're all just really channeling another aspect of ourselves, can't speak. And the aspect is our higher self, which is not technically higher, but what we call it because we are souls under an oversoul, such as like 144,000 souls under one big oversoul. And so that gets filtered down into our human experience. And that can show up however it wants. It can be an angel, it can be a past life of you, it can be a future life. It can be anything, really. How the energy wants to show, it's going to show up. And with me, it's truly a lottery. Most time I get extraterrestrials, and I don't really have a lot of control until the moment comes up. So if you have any questions, ask Jennifer, because she has her eyes open. She's channeling as well while she's asking me questions, because these are all on the fly. None of it is planned. And my eyes are closed. So if anyone gives us gifts or follows, thank you in advance, because my eyes are closed and I'm ready when you are.
Beautiful. Lovely intro. You can do that more often. Lots of love for everyone here, and thank you. Ready to find your balance and connect in.
Thank you for the heart me TikTok, and I'm going in. Selenite always works better with a tuning fork rather than the hockey puck it comes with, or crystal quartz, and you'll see. What she calls the Jovial Mantis are with us.
Thank you very much for coming today.
We're here. Anything on your mind?
As you were hearing and feeling our conversation before we started this episode, and for everything that's happening in the world right now, collectively, individually, at family levels, and everything in between. Obviously, you wanted to come and speak today. Was there a particular reason and also a particular conversation that you would like to have?
Yes. How we keep our frequencies up, how we keep making the choices and choice to keep our frequency high, to experience a dimension in reality which we prefer or prefer more. But sometimes you have a near miss, such as in a car accident and whatnot. Congratulations. You chose the higher road, not the lower road, as you humans say. So, how do you do that? Well, they don't sponsor us, but like Nike says, just do it. Easier said than done, right?
Yeah. But it does get easier. Bit by bit.
It does. Practice makes not perfect, but almost. So, what makes you happy? That's what you focus on and hone in on. What makes you happy? Take action. Be in that creator mode. Rinse and repeat in every moment. Even it's something that is not fun, such as cleaning. You can make it fun. And in that moment, experience joy, for example.
I love that. And I resonate with that too. I often find myself putting on some music or spraying some essential oils or something to complement the mundane the mundane tasks, and it makes them magical.
Another saying, humans have the little things in life, right? That is exactly what you do, what you're describing. Spray of perfume in the air, a cool breeze, even a walk for 5 minutes. Maybe doing your hair, your makeup, spiffing up your look, change your outfit. It's a symphony of life, which coincides with your frequency and what, who, where, and when you experience what you would like to experience.
As you were sharing that, I felt my body system also start to relax. That wave rolling through me. Maybe it's because I was imagining in my head me doing it, and then that was making me feel how I would feel if I was doing it.
Sorry. We got so jovial, we were turning her to the side. So, what's next? How do we keep this frequency high and high and high moment to moment? You're right, Jennifer, once again. It gets easier the more you do it, right?
But it's
like
sorry.
Playing a violin. Go ahead.
I was going to comment on how often I see people struggle to even start the first step, but they feel so stuck and they don't know where to start. Do you have any advice for those that really find themselves in a really like they just feel really sticky and it's hard for them to shift their mood? It's hard for them to take that small little action. Is there anything that they could attune themselves to just get over that first hurdle?
Yes. Move your body. The quicker you move your body, the quicker your vibration has to catch up to it. Do you hear
Nice.
a noise? Because she's getting a vibration noise, actually. Maybe that's just her microphone.
What kind of sound is it? Of buzzing or a
There we go.
tinkling?
It was something up again. It's her laptop. So you feel really down? Stand up. Do 50 jumping jacks. See how you feel after that. Still feel down? Do a quick workout. Dancing, walking, cleaning, whatever. The physicality of the body grounds you back to experience that body quicker. We are not saying to hurt yourself or run into a wall, okay? We are saying to do it, expend energy in a healthy way, right?
Yeah. Yeah, redirecting your focus and attention to your physical body first and foremost.
This is the quickest way, unless you have a favorite song or something that hits you very quickly. But even then, doing jumping jacks, even a few, jump up and down for 2 minutes, something like that will get the blood rushing, the energy flowing, which affects the mind, body, spirit, aura, and the all. You help yourself, you help the all. You help yourself, you help the all. Who's the all? The infinite source, not just the blip of a collective. The infinite source is helped when you help you.
Do you feel this has been knowledge that gets suppressed? Oh, there's cycles of time that suppression is to sabotage yourself, is to sabotage the greater good for all, not just one.
Yes and no. If that's an experience that you chose to have in this life, in this consciousness container, which you call a body, then that is the experience that you chose to have. However, you do not, need not, to continue experiencing that. Now, do you?
No. Not when you can choose 50 jumping jacks to to reset your day and choose a more vibrant, literally a more energetic way to live life and stop being so stagnant and still.
Yes. Smell your essential oil. Smell the roses, literally, not just figuratively. The sayings are there, the good ones, the positive ones, to help you because they work.
Yeah.
Jump for joy. Sing. Dance. We don't care what you sound like or look like, especially if you're alone. You're not alone, and do it in front of people. You're a free spirit. And who gives an F what they think? Because they're another version of you. And if they don't know that, that's on them. Skip. Run. Sing. Do a jumping jack. If you can do a flip, do one. Play the violin. Play the piano. The list goes on. There are a lot of ways to move your body, to shock it. Boom. Back into reality. Snap back into it, as they say, right? And then you can focus on balancing after you've gotten to that 0 point again. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. It's I feel from the experiences that I have had is it can take a little time to, especially if you've had dark night of the soul experiences, whatever other labels you want to attach to, and it can take people as long as it needs for them to get to their point of them finding their peace, and then all of those creative things that they had been connecting with, like nature and walks and things like that, then really starts to become even more energizing, not just balancing, but like it starts to fulfill your inner essence and vitality for living, and it brings even more energy to you. So it's like it's a compounding effect. That's been my experience. Is that a similar experience to jovial happy mantises as well?
We are always on. We are never off. Because while we experience a body, we don't sleep. So you got that right, hon.
I bet you get a lot of good stuff done in a day.
Life is what you make it, my dear. And you make it, and you make it, and you make it infinity. You're one music note in a symphony of an infinite universe. You can be the best note you can be, or not. Which do you prefer? The light of a firefly or a dead bug?
Then it really comes down to the choices that we make and where we choose to focus our energy and our attention and our motion.
Let's talk about that. If it does not feel good, it is generally not for you. If it does not resonate, it is not true, at least for you in your experience. Now, if it comes up to quote unquote feel through and deal with, then just deal with it and move on. Anything else, just a farce, if it is what you do not prefer.
I've noticed recently, even reflecting on things of the past and how my body told me it was an instant no, or saying no, that was false. But also how it kind of transpires with different things. You might have relationship with friends, and over the time and years, people change, and sometimes it's a bit of an inner discernment to keep neutral and be able to observe and witness things that are happening. Things may have changed, and being able to have clarity without bringing in too much emotion into this observation of yourself and also of others, because things change in life. So it's up to us to stay to continue standing our ground and being the best versions of ourselves.
It is a farce. Anything which you do not prefer, period. If you see someone else in a different light and they have quote unquote changed for the worse, you're seeing them from a different perspective. There is no time nor space. That is just a different perspective point. You are viewing them more of like a bird's eye 360 view rather than a flat two-dimensional view.
Yes, or only seeing one face of them, when really there's
Yeah.
many facets, and some facets are stronger than others.
Correct.
Mm.
People do change because energy constantly changes, period. You also change with the tide, individually, collectively, and as the all. And plink, nano, byte, seconds that cannot be measured because time is not real. It is just a film strip being played out. And you are changing the channel to a different perspective and dimension very quickly based on your frequency. Do you want a happy face today in this moment? Do you want a sad face? It's up to you. And you, and you, and you, infinite, and us.
Do you feel right now, as of 30th of April 2026, this is the day that we're recording this, do you have any wisdom and guidance from the topics that we've been talking about today, and really anything that you feel is exceptionally important for the collective, for individuals to experience?
Just what we have been touching about this whole time. That it is your choice in what you experience based on your beliefs, thoughts, ultimately frequency. Frequency brings in your shift so quickly, we can't even compute this. Therefore, shift to the reality which you prefer. If something comes up that needs to be dealt with, as some say, shadow work, as we say, just life, deal with it as it comes up. If there's a reflection, inflection, which you do not prefer in that moment, ask yourself why. Because the universe is giving you this feedback loop of what you are feeling and thinking in that moment. A, is it something you need to deal with, process, feel? B, is it a reflection of something much bigger, of a negative belief? That is all.
Thank you. Thank you. And it's a practice. It's moment to moment. It's daily practice of being sweet with ourselves. Because it, as you say, life happens, and you can have one high moment, and then 30 seconds later, you've just done the polar opposite. You're like, hey, where did that come from? I had that today. And then I had to pull myself out of it and transmute.
We know. We know. We were there. We would like to tell you something about that. But anyone else, it's okay to cry. Crying cleanses you out. You are just a drop in an ocean. However, you are also the whole ocean in one drop. Such as said by Rumi, a poet. Therefore, your tears are salt water, and they cleanse you out energetically and physically. So it's okay to cry, Jennifer, at all humans.
Thank you. Thank you. I know it will come when it's ready. Sometimes it almost feels like it needs to brew before it can clear or be changed and transformed into something else. But exercise didn't do it today. That's when I know it's something more than just frustration. And I suppose that's also part of the joy of life, is getting to know yourself and getting to know how you can balance yourself. Like the jumping jacks, if you've got bad knees or something, for instance, what else could you do? And never give up. If you ever find yourself hitting obstacles against a wall, like just find another door. Doesn't need to be the end. Just means you need to reorientate your perception of reality and find something that does suit you. Yeah,
That's right. If you can't get through the door, get through a window, and so on. It's like a
chimney.
labyrinth.
Yeah.
Infinite labyrinth. And guess what? You are us and we are you. So it is infinite because you see this experience, you feel it, you hear it, all your senses partake into other versions of you and you, so on. So again, would you like to be the firefly? Or do you want to be the dead bug? It's your choice. We would like to think we are often firefly. And this is not only because we are awake at all hours.
Was that the soul experience that mantises normally have, or are you particularly happy?
It depends. Every collective has their own signature, like a super colony of ants. We are purple and not green, like the lay mantis. Maybe that's why we are so happy. We do not know. We just know that our species is purple, and we are like the court jester of mantis beings.
Beautiful. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us? Is there any wisdom that humanity can take as a positive imprint from our mantis siblings?
Keep on working on free energy devices. You will make great strides in the next few decades. Free energy is key to help Gaia, to help humanity, so that roughly 41% is no longer without indoor plumbing and such, and famine and this kind of thing. Free energy is the key to unlock the door of longevity, of physical human lives, to hundreds of years. Living in the present moment is a button you can push now to not age so quickly. You live here and now, you don't age much. Take it from us. We live 300 years or more in a body.
That's beautiful. Thank you. And I love the fact that you're purple. It's one of my favorite colors. I have many favorite colors. It's why my logo's got all of the colors. That's my sweetness of life. Enjoying it all. That's the beauty. Seeing beauty in all colors. But I do quite like purple.
Yes. We do too. We love your purple iris flowers and sweet pea flowers, lupins. We can go on and on. some of these flowers we experience as well.
Mm.
Lavender.
Do you have so do you have other plants here on Earth that were populated by mantis beings and your homeworld?
Populated, meaning seeds brought from our planet.
Yes.
Mint, lavender, mugwort, buttercups are what come to mind,
Oh.
being that we were not physically there, or we're going by our history and an index.
That's beautiful. And do these plants have any particular frequency threads of knowledge and wisdom that they bring specifically because they are from your home?
All plants have love and life and its own frequency. Just like when they play the mushroom music, you plug into them.
Oh yeah.
If you speak to the plant and ask it to help you heal, help purify the air, to stay alive, to multiply, maybe to help with some healing elements, light ailments, they will help. Look at your plant Bible. You do not need to know the proper Latin names of the plants. Just look at your plant books, references, to make sure you're using them properly. That's all. Because, as you know, doing botanical work, a lot of plants have poisonous properties. So that's why we say to be aware and use references.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very important to be respectful with nature, because even too much of a good thing can also be detrimental, as much as making sure that you're handling things with care and respect. Absolutely agree. And that's for
Exactly.
everything in life.
Yes. Even too much oxygen, too much water is not cohesive with humans or even other ETs, which we consider people as well.
I just had a thought about I don't know if it's too much of a sidestep, but I was wondering what if mantis do you have food? Do you use replicators? That's the kind of technology that you've mentioned here on the show before. How do you, as a collective, support yourselves?
When we're experiencing a body, fifth dimension on higher, we do not have to eat or sleep. However, if we're experiencing a body and we choose to, we do use replicators to have the perfect amount of nutrients, nutrition, and whatnot.
Cool, thank you. That was just a little question that popped up about just interesting to learn more about other species, but I know they're part of us, so I suppose it's more history, learning true history, our cosmic history.
That's because you are experiencing the same on the other side right now in different iterations of yourself. And you have memories of this because it's happening in this moment. And yes, this morning you replicated your own breakfast. We saw
it. That's so cool. Maybe that's why sometimes I get really blank about what do I make for food, and then I'm like, I might just have a tea and then just work.
Yes.
And then I'll come back. I'll come back.
You get spoiled with the replicator. And then this iteration, this replicator to give everyone, as you say, free food won't be around until the free energy is resolved.
Is there anything that you would like to share about free energy moving forwards, or is it something that will just gently reveal itself over time?
Humans are free will energy beings. They need to have their own path with the free energy. When, how, who, those details don't matter. However, the higher your frequency is, the sooner you will shift to a reality that has it, should you not.
It's a sure thing. Yeah.
Yes.
For talking about the frequency for it to be high enough, is there a percentage on the planet or any information around us collectively that about collective consciousness awakening and the frequency that we're holding and we're growing? Is there anything that you'd like to comment or share about that and where we're going?
It's up to you where you're going. Each consciousness has its own path because they are its own portal. We say it because this includes animals as well, and nature, and Gaia, and any object you can see or feel or touch or experience. Yes, this means a wall. This means the floor. This means the air itself. There's all a choice in all of it. So it depends on the soul fractal, on what they would like to experience each moment to moment to moment. The universe is naturally a 0 point of neutral to neutral positive. Therefore, it takes a lot of work to be on the negative side. And it's so much easier to just be neutral to neutral positive. Naturally.
I've observed the need to be right keeps people stuck in suffering.
They are addicted to suffering, period. They are addicted to being in fear, period.
Yeah. Yeah. And
only they can want to dig themselves, crawl out of that hole to see the light.
Yeah. It's their choice. Their
Yes.
opportunity.
And you can lend them a hand. If they don't take your hand, you did what you could do.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Yeah, we can't save anyone that doesn't want to save themselves.
No.
Yeah. But exercising
it doesn't.
or moving your body after stressful or challenging times is a real must to keep that energy going and not stagnate, especially if there's been any rough patches that you have or are experiencing or may experience in the future. Is just keep coming back to your body, keep finding that inner motion forwards,
exactly
upwards.
Move your body, shock it. If you're not willing to jump in an ice bath, do the jumping jacks.
Yeah.
If you physically cannot do jumping jacks, figure something else out. Do shadow puppets. We don't give a shit. Yes, we don't give a shit what it is. Do something. Move your hands. Be animated. Do something. Move. Shock the body. Wake it up. And then work on balancing it.
Yeah. Totally agree. Thank you. Oh,
You feel sad? Take a walk. You feel depressed? First of all, turn off that thing you call news, which is not news, just programming, and 99.999999999% propaganda. Nothing wrong with watching a television set. Nothing wrong with any of that. What is wrong for you is getting a shift, a negative energy when you feed into this propaganda machine. Therefore, listen to, watch, which makes you feel good while on those devices. Simple as that. If it does not resonate with you, when you hear it or see it, flip the channel. Just like in real life, it's also an analogy. If there is a being or an experience which you do not prefer, do not have it. You have free will because you are a source. You manifest your own reality in the moment. Therefore, if you don't like it, don't do it. Simple as this.
Thank you. Beautiful reminders for everyone to keep in their pockets, keep close. I will do the same, and I do with all of our conversations. So thank you. And it's always a learning experience here in this space. And to humbly grow and evolve as a soul to help yourself and others, I think it's a beautiful journey to be on and to keep striving for more. So we are about 10 to the hour. Do you have any closing pieces of wisdom or information that you would like to share with the audience today?
Yes. Be your own genie in a bottle. Program your life. Need an idea? Grab a crystal or a candle or whatever symbol you prefer. This is not hard and fast. This is laissez-faire spell work. I wish for fill in the blank. Set your intention for a few moments or minutes, up to 5 minutes or so. Spray some perfume. Keep the intention in the air. And then go to sleep. Really, truly mean it. Feel it. I want this blank. I mean it. I'm my own coach. If I don't do, who will? For me. I wish that blank. Simple as that. Go to bed. That's it.
Beautifully said.
The object is just a prop, just like our body. Neither is needed to fulfill a wish, but it's fun.
I like that. The gift of physicality. And then coding your reality to what you truly want and desire. That's the key. That's the inner key. And then take action. And a lot of action. And keep taking action.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wish you do. I wish I do. I wish. I do. Then results follow because the universe has no choice.
Yeah, that's it. Where are your
I
energy
wish.
and
I do.
sorry.
I win. I wish.
Ooh,
I do. I win.
I love it. Yeah, and that's it. That's the game. See it, align to it, let it go. Next to, and I love the scent, and I love then going to sleep and you're aligning your energy, your absolute everything to that version of reality. Wake up the next day and do one thing that will move you closer to your dreams, making them a reality. And doing a little every day will go a very long way.
You got it. Now just do it and tell us how it goes next time.
Ooh, yeah. Do drop comments, even if you're watching this on a replay, on whatever platforms that you may find us. We love to hear how you're getting on with this beautiful wisdom and your applications. How is it going for you? It's been such a pleasure today. Thank you so much. My heart feels lighter and more joyful. So your beautiful purple Jovial Mantis self, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm deeply appreciative of your time and your energy, both on both counts, also for Laura as well, because channeling is tiring and it's much appreciated to have the experience and then be able to rejuvenate from it as well. So the support is much appreciated. Are there any last words of information that you would like to share with Laura and the collective before we close for today?
Be your number one fan. If no one else in the room laughs at your jokes, who cares? If you laugh, I care.
Beautiful. I laugh at a lot of my own jokes, but it's good. I don't mind. It doesn't matter if anyone laughs or not. I'm still laughing. It definitely helps me.
We love that. Keep it up.
Thank you. Thank you. Are there any last messages for Laura?
She needs to joke more like you. She says yes. So thank you for bringing that out.
Good stuff. Well, we are here to shine the light on all of ourselves. Sorry, that was the TikTok thing. And sometimes it can be uncomfortable, and other times it's refreshing and peaceful and rejuvenating. So, however that comes to whoever is receiving or channeling or experiencing, I truly trust and know that it will bring the highest and greatest good for all concerned. So that is always the intention. Lovely. Laura, are you ready to return?
Yes.
Would you like a count back?
Yes.
Lovely. So 5 and 4, you're beginning to return to your body. 3 and 2, you're beginning to wiggle your fingers and toes, tapping your body, really feeling your spirit really coming back into your body. And number 1, opening your eyes, feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, energized, any of the energies that you've resonated with the most during this session. More joy. That was what I just heard. More joy. Beautiful and integrated
Yeah.
with some water. Really great grounding practice as well. Lovely.
There was a comment, Devin Karma. You see it?
Yes.
Be
Get
yourself,
go.
Devin. Right?
Yeah, be yourself. And the right gal will come. That's it. Don't try anything other than yourself. Nice.
I'm just checking TikTok. I don't think we have any questions over there. No. We got a couple people. I joined your fan club. Thank you for joining the fan club.
Lovely.
When they send a heart me, the little heart me penny gift, and then they join your fan club, and then that's what it says down there. So it's actually better to get a heart me gift, so they're on your fan club list and they get your notifications and whatnot, rather than a regular gift.
Yeah.
So that's what it says. That
I will continue to investigate TikTok more. All of these platforms, they're constantly changing, and I think I'm fairly decent at tech, but even sometimes I have to learn myself, and I'm having to continue evolving. So it's okay. It's all okay. Lovely. Well, thank you so much, Dora. It's been a real pleasure.
You're welcome. And I feel better that the jovial ones came, and I hope you feel better as well, because they can feel good.
My backdrop today is wisteria, and it's purple and green, and I wonder if that is also one of their colors, or like one of their plants as well, with the lavender vibe.
They say yeah. They say
Nice.
and I noticed a beautiful garden, but I didn't know what it was. So thank you.
It's not started smelling sweetly yet, but it is one of my favorite plants and flowers this time of year. It's so intoxicating, the smell. It's just, nature's perfume is beautiful at times.
It is.
Yeah.
And don't forget, go make a wish.
Yes. I'm gonna make a wish on my selenite. Oh no, citrine.
Citrine.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Lovely. Okay. Thank you so much. How can people find you, Laura?
Starseed Lolo Music or Starseed Lolo, starseedlolo.com. That's pretty much it.
Great.
How about yourself?
108HealingSenses, and you'll see my little face or a little unicorn about, and that's me. And we've got quite a few episodes now. This is our 8th episode of the series, which is brilliant, and we're beginning to build a book around it as well. So the gifts keep on giving. So I'm excited for how things are. Continue to be creative and finding solutions. So yeah, exciting times afoot.
All right.
That's for sure. Yeah.
Well, be merry and well, and good luck, everyone, with your wishes.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And we'll see you all in the next episode in a couple of weeks, on the next Thursday, unless anything changes, but you'll see us then. Lovely.
All right. Bye for now.
Thank you. Yeah, bye for now, and thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to us. It really does help.
That's true. And then we're on TikTok and Twitch. Thank you if you did any of that and we didn't see with the eyes closed. And bye for now.
Yeah, bye for now. Thanks.